Hi, I'm Joe Hankins here at the Absolute Alpine. I'm at Summit Canyon Mountaineering in Glenwood Springs in western Colorado. And I'm excited to talk to you today about a number of Scarpa climbing shoes, the types of terrain that these shoes are appropriate to use in, and give you a little bit of insight into the shoes that I use and what we feel works very well for the terrain that we work in. I'd like to start off with the Scarpa Origin. This shoe comes in both a men and women's model. It's a really nice shoe in that it's a very soft sole. This is a Velcro style shoe, so it has opposite directional Velcro tabs that really allow you to customize how tight and how snug you want the shoe to feel. It's a pretty soft upper suede to the shoe, which is nice to have for days where you're going to be in the shoe for extended periods of time. It's a very comfortable climbing shoe that works great for folks looking to transition from gym climbing into more of the outdoor setting. A really nice shoe to kind of get going, to find your feel and what it is you're looking for in a shoe. Again, that's the Origin, men and women's from Scarpa. Full range of size, even in third sizes, which is really nice. Thanks for doing that, Scarpa. And these are a really good beginner outdoor transitional shoe. The next shoe I'd like to talk about is the Scarpa Vapor, again coming in both the men and women's model. It's on the opposite end of the spectrum as the Origin. This is a very aggressive shoe with a sharp downturn, as you can see right here. Again, it's got the Vibram rubber, the XS Edge series. It also comes in a men and women's shoe, two opposing Velcro tabs, a very sturdy upper leather piece on the toe here. Again, this is a very aggressive shoe. You're going to see a lot of toe and heel hooking capabilities with this shoe. A much more snug heel cup as opposed to the Origin. This is not going to be a shoe that you're going to stand around and hang out in all day. When considering the fit for both of these shoes, the Origin, I'd go about a half size smaller than your street shoe, and here with the Vapor, you may want to choose to try on about a size smaller, knowing that it's going to be relatively uncomfortable from the get-go, but with a good amount of stretch. This upper section of the shoe in both the men and women's model is a suede and does stretch. Finding the middle ground between the Origin and the Vapor, this is the Scarpa Techno X. And the biggest difference you'll see right away is that this is a lace as opposed to these two Velcro shoes. And I think what Scarpa has done here, it's created a shoe that is really appropriate in steeper pocketed terrain, yet very capable in the traditional sense of longer routes, potentially even longer trad routes, certainly longer sport routes. This is a shoe that I use very common here in the Western Slope. Limestone of Rifle, as well as the sandstone of the Colorado Monument, or even getting into the Moab area. I found that this shoe performs really well. I like the lacing aspect, that you can loosen it and tighten it to certain areas of your foot, depending on the type of rock you're climbing, the type of style you're climbing in. Similar to the Vapor, it's the Vibram XS Edge series rubber. Certainly not as aggressive of a downturn as the Vapor, but not that flat, softer bottom like the Origin as well. I find that the shoe works great all around. I really enjoyed it, and I'll continue to use this shoe quite a bit. This is just a brief line of Scarpa shoes that we recommend in the terrain that we encounter and guide here in western Colorado. These Scarpa climbing shoes, as well as numerous other models, are available here at the Summit Canyon store in Glenwood, as well as Grand Junction. If you guys have any questions on this, please feel free to email me, and you can check out our website at theabsolutealpine.com. Thanks for watching.